Ladies and gentlemen, Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions welcomes you to yet another season of India Insight. Envisioned by Mrs. Prema Rajagopal, the founder of this institution, way back in 2004, the objective ever since has been to enhance the knowledge of India and appreciate the diverse culture of this nation. As our young children take part from various corners of the world, over the last couple of years in the digital avatar, this contest has reached over 20,000 students across 10 countries. We at the Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions truly appreciate and acknowledge the support and patronage given to us by all the participating schools, their teachers and managements. Before we begin, it is our pleasure and privilege to invite a leader in school education, a person who is a strong advocate of co-scholastic learning. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dean Academics at Vidyaniketan, Miss Sumitra Raghavan.
Good morning, young participants of the India Insight debate, quiz and drawing competitions. The dream of our founder, Srimati Prema Rajagopal, has not only materialized but is growing stronger in numbers each passing year. Children of today have information available to them at the click of a button. But India Insight is one set of competitions where they develop curiosity about the historical, cultural, and current facts on India. From the host institution, Vidyaniketan Public School, let me wish all you participants all the best as you move from the prelims to the grand finale. A big thank you to all the teachers who stood by their students as they prepared for these competitions, and to their heads of institutions, not only from India, but 9 other countries as well, making India Insight a truly global set of competitions. All the best and thank you.
A big hello and a warm welcome to each one of you to this wonderful program. It's time for us to introduce to you your host for the program today. She is Asia's only professional quiz host, having hosted quizzes in several countries across this region. She has to her credit over 500 shows over the last couple of years, the notable ones being Tata Crucible, TCS Inquisitive, TCS Intelligim, the Union Bank Quiz, the Canara Bank Quiz, just to name a few. She is an alumnus of NITK Surathkal and was selected as 40 under 40 by Business World as people to reckon with from our country. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, time for you to welcome your host, Miss Rashmi Furtado.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 4th semi-final of the India Insight quiz from the junior category, conceptualized by the Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions. What started as a quiz has today grown into a quiz, debate and a drawing contest, and at an international scale at that. And today we are in the 4th semi-final, which means I have already identified 3 who have qualified into that big world finale that's coming up. And in the semi-final, we'll identify the last one who will join them in that world finale. Let me quickly introduce all of them to you and then we will get into the game. Our first semi-finalist for the day is Abhishek from PSBB, Coimbatore. Following Abhishek is Kartikeya from Cambridge Court High School, Jaipur. Up next from Cambridge Court High School, Jaipur again is Darya. Representing Dr. Virendra Swarup Education Center, Kanpur is Ashwin. These are the semi-finalists for the day. Contestants, remember, the rules don't change. The scoring pattern, however, is going to be plus 50, minus 50. Also, only the winner from among the four of you will qualify into that world finale. So today, you will have to win to qualify into that finale, and that is important. Let us move into the first round of this quiz, India at a glance. Here we go. All right, you would have images coming up on your screen, 5 questions in this round. Along with the images, I have corresponding questions. However, I will stop reading out the question the moment you press the buzzer. So choose your moment wisely. Good luck to all of you. The first question of the semi-final, here we go. Identify the freedom fighter and lawyer who founded Swaraj Party along with Motilal Nehru. Darya, go ahead.
Ma'am, this is Chitranjan Das.
Plus 50 to you. Absolutely right. Chitranjan Das giving Darya his first plus 50. Let's move on to the second question coming up now. Identify the chess prodigy who is the third youngest person in history to qualify for the title of Grand Master. Darya, again, go ahead.
This is D. Gukesh.
Plus 50. Absolutely right. He's also the youngest player ever to defeat current world champion Magnus Carlsen. Darya getting a plus 50 on that. Quick on the buzzer there, getting the first 2 50s. Let us now move on to the third question. Here we go. Identify the Indian independence activist. Ashwin, go ahead.
Ram Vidhan Chandra Roy. National Doctors Day is celebrated in his remembrance.
Let me complete the question. Identify the Indian independence activist and political leader popularly referred to as Lok Nayak. The right answer.
Jayaprakash Narayan.
You cannot give me the right answer now. You can give me the right answer, but you can't get a plus 50. Minus 50 on that. I have told you very clearly, once you press the buzzer, you give me the answer. That's the answer I consider. I complete the question for the benefit of our audience, but minus 50 on that. Jayaprakash Narayan, the right answer. All right, he's a good quizzer, but sometimes these things happen. He can, of course, bounce back. There are many more questions. This is still the first round of the quiz. Question number 4, here we go. Identify the Indian playback singer who won the National Award for the Best Male Playback Singer. Go ahead, Abhishek.
Jesudas.
Yesudas, or he's known as Jesudas in few other parts of the country. Plus 50 to you. KJ Yesudas giving him a plus 50. Known for his devotional and slow numbers even in Bollywood, he gets plus 50 for that answer. Let's move on to the last question of this round. Here we go. Identify the person or position he holds. Ashwin, go ahead.
NSA Ajit Doval.
Ajay Doval, National Security Advisor. That's what he meant when he said NSA. Absolutely right. Plus 50 to Ashwin. He has negated that minus 50 that he had taken earlier. This is a good place for him to be. He knows what it means to get into nil. You may think he's still on nil, but it's actually a good position. He only has to move into the positives now. Let me tell you where all of them stand. We are at the end of the first round. And as of now, Abhishek is on 50, Darya on 100. Ashwin and Kartikeya both on nil. 3 more rounds to go. Tables can turn. Let's see what happens. Moving on into the next round. Incredible India. Here we go. The format of this round does not change. You have images coming up and corresponding questions from me. The first one coming up on your screen now. Identify the statutory body charged with coordination, determination. Darya, go ahead.
Ma'am, this is the University Grants Commission.
Better known as UGC, plus 50 to Darya. Absolutely right, he gets a plus 50. The second question of this round. Here we go. Identify the Indian American theoretical physicist after whom NASA's Chandra X-ray Observatory is named. Oh, no one going on the buzzer. Time is up. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to be strict with the time limit. This is the semi-final. Big cash prizes in the world finale. I know what it means to qualify into that world finale. I have to be strict. The right answer that I was looking for, Subramanian Chandrasekhar. No one giving me the right answer. We move on to the third question of this round. Coming up now. Identify the place where this distinctive natural arch, a notified National Geographic or National Geoheritage Monument, is located. Darya, go ahead.
Ma'am, this is Tirupati. So,
Give me a slightly better answer.
ma'am, the place is known as Silanturam and the area is Tirupati.
What are the hills called?
Ma'am, hills, I don't have an idea to that.
You know Tirupati,
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
very close. You're very close. While you're giving me the location, tell me what those hills are called.
Ma'am, I have no idea about that.
Alright, I'll still give it to you because you gave me the location. Tirumala Hills is what they are called. So they're still around the same location as what you spoke. It's basically cluster of multiple hills that is there. Tirumala Hills is what I was looking for. Tirupati would be where the temple is located. This entire hill, the structure is called Tirumala Hills.
Basically, the area is called Tirupati. That's what the answer is giving.
Right. Let's move on to question number 4. Coming up on your screen now. Identify the founder director of Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. Go ahead, Darya, quick there.
Ma'am, this is Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar.
How do we also know him better? What else do we know about him?
Ma'am, I forgot the nickname basically he had, but I know his face. This is
All right. There is a coveted award in the science and technology field in India named after him, and he is also called Father of Research Laboratories. Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar, the answer, plus 50 to Darya. Let's move on to question number 5. Identify the extremely important organization in India from the 2010 stamp dedicated to its 75th anniversary. Go ahead, Karthike.
Ma'am, is it RBI?
Absolutely right. Plus 50. The Reserve Bank of India is what I was looking for. All right. Let us now move on to the next round. But before I do that, let me tell you where all of them stand. The scores, Darya is still leading with 250 points. Karthike on 50, Abhishek on 50. The third round, ladies and gentlemen, India in a word. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching the fourth semi-final of the India Inside Quiz from the junior category. I just told you where all of them stand. Now it's time for us to move into the third round. In this round, along with the images, you will have blocks that will appear, and these blocks will indicate the number of letters in the answer. I will also have corresponding questions. Let's see what happens. The first question of this round, here we go. Identify the animal that is endemic to the Nilgiri Hills and southern portion of the Western and Eastern Ghats. Go ahead, Ashwin.
Nilgiri tar. TAAHR.
Absolutely right. Tar or the Nilgiri tar, it's known in both the terms actually. He gets a plus 50 on that. Let us now move on to the next question. Coming up, here we go. Who is this award given annually by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports? Go ahead, Ashwin.
Dronacharya.
Plus 50. I expected a quick buzz on this. The trophy itself or the statuette itself is very, very iconic. Most of us know what this is about, but sometimes the question can be a little tricky, but he went for it and it paid off. Plus 50 to Ashwin on that. Let's move on to the third question. Identify the edifice of spiritual significance for practitioners of integral yoga. Go ahead. Go ahead. Ashwin.
It's Puducherry.
I'm completing the question. This is in the center of Auroville, established by the mother of Sri Aurobindo. This is in the ashram. I said identify the edifice of spiritual significance. I did not ask you the location. And you went for Puducherry. He gets a minus 50 on that. Quizzers do this a lot with an intention of moving forward in the quiz. They end up taking negatives, but this is how we play a quiz. The right answer, Matra Mandir. Matra Mandir is what I was looking for. That is what this edifice is called. Let's move on. We still have many more questions. It is still possible for Ashwin to bounce back. For now, let's move on to the next one. Identify this folk dance form that originates from the Bhil tribe of Rajasthan. Karthikeya, go ahead. Plus 50 to you. Absolutely right. Plus 50 on that one to Karthikeya. Ghumar is what I was looking for. The last question of this round coming up. Here we go. This popular festival celebrated every year. Ashwin, go ahead.
A Hornbill festival celebrated in Nagaland.
Hornbill festival celebrated in Nagaland, he says. Plus 50. Absolutely right. He gets another plus 50 there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have completed 3 rounds in this quiz. Let me tell you the scores. Very interesting scores, ladies and gentlemen. We have one more round remaining, and the scores say that Darya is leading with 250, but Ashwin and Karthikeya both are on 100 points each. They're inching closer to Darya, and Abhishek is also on 50 points. One more round remaining. I have 5 more questions. It is eminently possible for either Ashwin, Karthikeya or Abhishek to win this quiz even at this point in time. So Darya is not out of the woods. Let's move on to the last round of this quiz, India Inspired. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching the 4th semi-final of the India Inside Quiz of the junior category, brought to you by the Vidyaniketan group of institutions. We are now in the last leg of the semi-final. 5 more questions and we will know who will qualify into that world finale. I just told you the scores, and now it's time for us to move into this round. Nothing appearing on your screen, so you will have to listen to what I have to say very carefully. All right? Good luck to all of you. First question of this round, here we go. Who was the first vice president of independent India? No one going on that one, ladies and gentlemen. Too late to press the buzzer. The right answer that I was looking for is Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan. All right, let us now move on to question number 2. Which Indian state was formed from the erstwhile Northeast Frontier Agency, which is Ashwin, go ahead.
Arunachal Pradesh.
The complete question. This region and became a state on 20th February 1987. Arunachal Pradesh, getting Ashwin that plus 50. Absolutely right. All right, moving on to question number 3 of this round. Here we go. Which west flowing river originates in the Aravalli range in Rajasthan and meets the Gulf of Khambat on Arabian Sea? Ashwin, go ahead. Quickly.
Is it Tapti?
Oh, taking a minus 50. I think he knew the moment he pressed the buzzer that he was a little too soon to press the buzzer there. I saw his expression. He just tried his luck. The right answer, the Sabarmati River. The Sabarmati River is what I was looking for. All right, the penultimate question of this semi-final. Here we go. Who was the first Indian to score a century in T20 internationals? Oh, Karthikeya, go ahead.
Suresh Raina.
Absolutely right. Suresh Rana is what I was looking for. Kartikeya getting a plus 50. You can see the relief on his face there. The last question of the semi-final. Here we go. Which famous temple in Tanjavur was featured on the first 1,000 rupees coin to be released in the Republic of India coinage? Abhishek, go ahead.
The Brihadishwara temple.
The Brihadishwara temple is absolutely right. Abhishek getting a plus 50, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we have completed the fourth semi-final. Time for us to quickly take a look at the score and figure out who has won this semi-final. It was a very close contest. When I tell you the scores, you will agree with me. Abhishek is on 100 points, Kartikeya and Ashwin on 150 each. But Daya, with the lead that he put on early in this quiz, he's on 250 points. So Daya has won this quiz. He's from Cambridge Court High School, Jaipur, and he has qualified into the world finale of India Insight in the junior category. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have identified all 4 finalists who have made it into that world finale. So now we just have to get into that world finale and identify the winner, the champion of India Insight 2023. You don't go anywhere. If you haven't watched the journey of all of these kids, go back and watch all the episodes. Do take a look at all of the episodes and also join me in the world finale of India Insight. I will see you there.